Now looking to join him.
Yeah, but look at the setup once again, right? This is what I was talking about. A site, it was purely taken by the double team of Guiding Light and then the Jet to peek out. Now Aaron just has to stay alive. I mean, they purposely left the site entirely open.
And right before that wall goes up, Aaron getting line of sight, manages to go in. Takes down Garnet's. A lot of firepower left on the ground now here for the side of Talon.
Surely you suspect, yeah, that someone has come to the flank, but can they be ready for it? I mean, if the timing's right, Global Esports, they should strike from both sides at the same time.
Rossi backing away. They look like they wanted to use this dog, but instead it's going to be Bazzi picking up 2 kills.
I think it's a good call, right? You don't want to get caught with your hands out just trying to control the utility. Meanwhile, Cruz just trying to hide, but he gets caught.
They're just flooding them, and it's going to be a flawless pistol.
Either buy full armor and weapons or half armor with full utility in the next round.
Oh. It's a quick and easy swing out. 16 HP though remaining from Moneyette. If he can join up with Bazzi in a little bit, they can go ahead and heal that away.
Yeah, they're going to have to buy time for that, and that's exactly what they do. Backs off. Texture just trying to keep screens, right? As long as you have screens and you have... Oh, Foxy.
Well, Cruz coming up on this flank angle. Finds Aaron as well to boot. Fantastic timing from him. Drop down, however, out of have-been is Bazzi.
Woo! I mean, Bazzi.
Man's on one today. Still, though, not enough for Texture.
You should run.
And Moneyette to rotate across.
No, Rossi, he doesn't have the best of weapons. Oh, I was going to say not the best of weapons to take away the lockdown, but he is going to wait patiently for a kill.
Yeah, I mean, and he kind of needed that. The longer that he stayed, the more reliant he was going to be on needing that dash to be able to get out and avoid getting detained. So just pop that. No spray through the wall to try to disrupt this, but Rossi now on for an ace.
Oh, he wants it so bad.
In his debut map, what a way to jazz somebody up. This would certainly be it. The push out, and Bazzi steals it away.
Come on, you knew he was specific.
Roping across. This will have been heard and now spotted. Garnet's dropping down just in time to avoid getting any damage. The bite now zoning them back, and Pat, vulnerable, gets headshot, gets killed. Well, yeah, can't quite adjust to find the second, but then the dog comes in, finds one. A little bit of an awkwardness, though, as Fox takes down Garnet's with his own Hunter's Fury, but at the end of the day, it's Rossi, the last man standing. The pride and hope of India now looking to bring them across the line. There's one gone.
Yeah, he has no information on the others yet, though.
Oh,
spots Cruz. They heard the drop.
Cruz is walking in, but it's a faster turn there from Fox in the corner. Is able to go ahead, inching forward. Rossi now scoped in. Oh, the timing! He's going to turn away, and this could be a 2-for-1 if he decided to swing it, but he does not.
He's just waiting for the rotates. He just wants to bite them right in the last second. He's going to hear this. Here's the drop.
Bazzi's coming around on the opposite side. And that will at least confirm that position. And that last knife would have been enough to do it, but can't quite find it. Cruz with a fantastic just drift through the B site into that lurk. Will finally fall. We'll be all right, tucked away in kitchen. So operator held on to. Talon do find their second. This is good for them to be able to find their footing.
No, not enough for
okay, covering fire is not as good as it needed to be.
All right, go next.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They've been slow creeping around Garage. You don't expect them to hit this a little bit faster, but I think Global, they say, okay, yeah, well, we know that you guys are on an eco. We're going to push the envelope here a little bit harder than we normally do. And, yeah, Rossi ends up getting caught with the Bucky in hand.
Yeah, now.
I mean, I like the idea from Texture. Yeah. You're droning. I'm going to molly you. Maybe I'll get a kill. I know you're low HP, but Pat.
Get a bit more concerned now. Obviously, this round, they're taking it just a bit slower on the eco. Now, this is all really to set up for Moneyette, and he's already good for one.
He's got one. He gets the other. Oh, the man's biting the tightrope.
Oh, my God.
I mean, if nothing else, if esports doesn't work out, clearly he'd be good in a circus.
Yeah, I mean, the acrobatics are there. Texture just trying to buy time. Oh, he does make sure that the vulnerable lands on him.
30 seconds left.
But not going to be able to fight back.
Cirque de Monnier.
Cirque de Monnier. He changed the name a little bit.
Yeah. It's a minor change up. Cruz, though, pushing forward. We'll find Aaron. Rossi going to fall. Leaves Texture on his lonesome with the Sheriff in hand, and he's making noise. And that'll be the finisher. I mean, again, bloody rounds. They're coming up with some good kills. Sure would go for the answering defending lockdown, just to try to draw the stalemate. Not to beat. Aaron, so close to getting punished there through the pipes.
All right, using the Reckoning just to push back onto Snowman.
Moneyette gets Fox through pipes, finds Pat. Now Garnet's dead. Seems like Global, they do not want them to get ahead, but man, What a quick 2 pop there from Sushi Boys.
So much that Sushi Boys has to do. He's just being kept, you know, his attention tied behind him because of Batsy's Sky.
Yeah, he's got to swing out wide. The initial shot on the up. It does not connect. Texture's got to back off. Suddenly, this is winnable. It would have to be an ace. He's looking for it. Texture will say no. Shuts it down, grabs the up, hands the defuse over to Bazzi. He's got just enough time to go ahead and make that work, and we're tied up at 5-5, but man.
Here's a lockdown.
This is going to draw them forward. They're going to want to clear this.
Oh, absolutely.
So they're going to push the corner, try to get the destroy on it, and they do. The smoke goes down, Texture falls. Playing now, getting ready to come in. Aaron, going to be noted. Garnet's up top, decides not to take the fight, ends up backing away, and Aaron drops to the low ground. He will also get picked apart.
It's a great setup, and during that chaos, that actually allows Pat to hide up there in the nest, but he is going to have to leave. No, he's going to win.
Doesn't win that fight somehow. Pat able to stabilize the aim, goes down to 30 HP, sure, but wins it out. Now Rossi with an operator. What can you do? A flawless round to end the half and tie it up at 6. Puts a very small amount of damage in on a Texture, but he himself gets knocked down to 41. Good return fire. No kill found quite just yet. Rossi now at 33. And Cruz spotting. Let's go ahead and get the double team. Monyet going to be taken down now. Texture falling as well. Swing on the corner. Rossi and Aaron able to reply back. Rossi looking for another one, but just one more bullet on that frenzy steady. Would have been able to find it. Said it's going to be Bazzi now in a 1v2.
Now Garnett somehow still surviving with 15 HP, but he's correctly waiting to make this a 2v1. He's just going to play kind of shield or bait here for Pat. I mean, or Pat with the better health, he could try to stand up front as Garnett tries to get the aim with the ghost.
But he's not going to read it. Expects that wraparound's going to come through from the back raptor. It does not, and that's going to be Talon. Still might not have a sense that this is going to end up being a buy. Now they do.
No.
Push up over the top again. Cruz making this play, finds one yet. So 1-for-1 for now.
Yeah, and the fact that he stays alive, this has bought so much time for Pat to just make sure that there hasn't been a rotation yet.
Bazzi
what?
Managing to find 2. Garnett's putting that vandal to work. Does punish. Man advantage barely there though. Global at 3v.
And then maybe even Pat just drawing aggro with the Cove and trying to force the defuse here.
I just feel like having Texture here a little bit sooner might have been good for him. Rossi turns the corner, puts a little bit of damage in.
One enemy remaining.
Up on the spike, they spray through, they find one. Garnet's going to fall, and there you have it. The force buy paying off dividends.
Leave the site unless they reposition Garnett. So this is a 2-person commitment to make sure that A site is practically shut down on the attack. Meanwhile, Nanoswarm placed on B default to buy time should the attack come through here.
Oh, and they get the
wow!
collapse! Garnets, they both just swing together. That's Texture and Monyet knocked out. And that's how you even things up again. The push coming in, nearly finding Sushi. Spot him. Rossi not able to find the kill. What a turn is that?
Oh.
He gets the third to boot.
Wow.
And suddenly, from a flawless into a...
Goodbye on the side of Global Esports.
You heard the noise. Somebody's playing up on pipes. Seeker's now going to be let loose.
He's going to wait until the last
Monyet
second.
Pushes up into the nest. Rossi will be the first to fall. Monyet trying to spam him out of position. Garnett does go ahead, exit towards backside.
Yeah, but
how do you get in here? I mean, Pat is still swinging around the backside, and they will just get cleaned up. Only.
Ooh, he draws out the operator's shot as well, and that does set up for the Viper's pit.
Okay, Hunter's Fury goes across. They do complete the plan. Texture able to find Sushi Boys. Garnett's expecting this push coming out of mid. Texture wisely decides to back away. Knives now do come through.
Batsy on a hero mission to hold the site on his own.
Oh, right into the shoulder. That last one. The shorty out. Rossi able to win the fight. Garnets will just go for the blind spray. With the AWP and the Vandal in hand, call might just come through from Talon to save it. As I say that, Monyet going to be taken down the pit now. Absolutely gone, but he dashes right in front of Rossi. He never checks behind. A 2v1, a 1v1, Texture the last one.
Yeah, but
the time just not there.
Yeah, you just have to stick it.
Okay, a closeout on the round. Come up from Aaron as well, looking to cut off that screen's access.
Now Seekers and Trailblazer has cleared out the first floor of the pit, so they know they're not there.
Fox finding one, puts some damage on the Rossi, forces him to exit.
Oh, the snake bite!
Right in onto the Cove, and it's going to be the shock dart that finishes the job.
Oh my god, the debuff coming in on timing there. What a good setup.
Fantastically done. Bazzi noting Pat, but they flush Sushi Boys out of the back site. Does bring this into a 3v3. Garnet's still wary about a flank in mid. We'll now start rotating over the join in with the rest of the team. Lockdown going to be used. Texture invests this. Bazzi cuts one down. Identifies where Fox is at, but Fox wins the fight. Vandal headshot to go ahead and finish the job. And now they can use this to just go ahead, push up, and finally grab the spike and get this plant down.
Foxy just trying to see if he can get a little bit of spam right at the edge of the lockdown. It does get planted, and no Blade Storm ready for Garnets. They have to work with the operator.
They have one nano to try to bring this across the line, and it's going to be cleared. Texture now, his position noted, but he wins the fight. On to one. Garnet's full HP, and Texture, he does it again! Not getting hit by the dart.
Oh, but Rossi's already all the way through
30
kitchen.
seconds left.
He's on the flank. Now, time-wise, do they rotate over to B? They're actually going to get around Pat as well.
Oh, but that lurk around the back. Rossi with the blades out, finds Cruz. Now, a 3v4, the spike being still brought around the corner. Pat gets the jump, finds Rossi. Time running low. The Reckoning going to be invested. The way
push on
out, he goes in, and he's going to be able to take them both down. The spike is planted, but Texture is just not in a position to make anything happen this time around.
Yeah,
he finds one,
kills,
but they can just stay stuck to this. Yeah, even if you get the nano in there, it's just not good enough. Pat will find 4 in the round, and there we have it. We are tied up.
They really just fake out that they're going to run away from the lockdown. It's already, the Talon thinks they're one step ahead, but they're actually caught behind.
So I'm saying, they're staying forward. They're trying to really sell this. As the counter swing in, they will take down Garnets. It's a lone member on A, so the fake sell did work out. Bazzi now has to exit, though. So he will be able to make it out. But the man advantage is still going to be found by Talon.
Yeah, and they're making sure that Pat tries to catch up to Batsy as well to make sure they know exactly where he is. They hear each other, and Batsy with a kill. Now they have to make sure that Sushi Boy stays alive for that alarm bot in mid. Otherwise, they're going to have to worry about him.
Aaron getting some revenge for the early death previously. Does get pinged. The drop down comes in. Fox able to find one and somehow doesn't take any damage in that exchange. Shock dart to try to clear things out. Gets rid of one of the nanoswarms, the other one lobbed in. He does manage to take it down. And that one, he's going to go ahead, holds it to half, has to back away, 7 HP remaining, and Bazzi says thank you very much. Finds the kill, they find match point. Texture going on the lurk, trying to catch anybody moving out under tube. Ooh, and breaks line of sight just in the right, I was going to say at the right time to avoid seeing Sushi Boys, but then Garnets is right around the corner to get the elimination. Now Aaron has to pay attention to the back flank.
Yeah, but
Rossi with one, Bazzi with another. They're just trying to inch forward and take down Cruz. And with that damage being dealt, it is just Fox now with that Vandal in hand to try to kill off 4.
Oh, and look at their positioning. They're not taking any chances. They just flip it on its head.
And run to the hills. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Fox ends up falling, and Global Esports will at long last